Hello, this is Greg Bem, one of the faculty librarians at Spokane Community College. In this video, I'm going to show you how to access and use Academic Search Complete, one of the EBSCO databases. First, start at the A to Z databases page through the SCC library website, and then scroll down to Academic Search Complete or filter for the letter A and then find Academic Search Complete. Click on the title to be taken to the database. Here is the main advanced search screen for Academic Search Complete, which is the same as the other EBSCO host databases. I'm going to zoom in briefly here. As you can see, it's a very minimalist design with this user interface. The top bar says the access point for this database. We have Spokane Community College, and then we have the EBSCO host icon, which will take you to another EBSCO host web page. On the other side of the top of the screen, you have the ability to sign into My EBSCO, which is a free account system where you can track and save your research. We will not be covering that in this video, but it is free and private. So if you need to save your research, I highly recommend setting up an account with your Spokane Community College email address. Below that, we have the primary places to search for your keywords for your topic or your research. You can also see that we are searching in Academic Search Complete. If I click on that title, it will load a new screen that will show all of the EBSCO databases that are available in this platform. You can see that there are 12 listed here, and only currently is Academic Search Complete checked off. If you want to search more databases, you can select other database titles and finalize your selection by hitting Select. Today, we are only going to be searching in Academic Search Complete, so I'm not going to check off any other boxes. The advanced search page works like other advanced search pages in other databases and search platforms. You can enter a keyword or keyword phrase in each of the different search bars and then manipulate or modify how the search works using the Boolean operators. You can also select where you want to search, including all of the text, the author, the title of the sources, and so on. There are many options here. Beneath the search bars, you will find, as is typical with databases, a list of filters, some of which may be checked or inclusive or unchecked. You can modify what filters you want to search before you even do your search. This is the first tab on this section of the screen. You can also go into search options. You can also click on publications to browse publications, and even subjects. There is a long subject list with subject terms that are within the controlled vocabulary of the database. Before we do our search for this video, I want to highlight that there's also the sidebar here on the left that has several interesting things you might take a look at. Many are only available if you have My EBSCO signed in. So you will be able to create projects of research if you're interested in that, access saved items, see your recent activity. It holds in checkouts functionality, which I don't believe connects to article databases like Academic Search Complete. And then if you set up alerts for specific searches, you can see the newest results, the newest sources that fall under the alerts on that screen. And then there's also some additional tools on the bottom of the left bar here. We're not going to go into all of these, but you can explore at your leisure. So let's go ahead and do a search for poetry. When I type in poetry, you will note that there is an autocomplete feature available in EBSCO. And I'm also going to select full text because, like most of our article databases, Academic Search Complete does contain abstracts and references to sources without the full text. So for our purposes, let's select full text so we don't have to worry about navigating any of that with our search. Then I'm going to click on the blue search button and it will load the results. We have a variety of results here. So unlike some databases, the new EBSCO UI, as featured in this video, lists the filters on the top. So you can access the filters through this filter screen here. And there are a large number of filters, many that you can explore. And then the very popular filters are at the top. So full text, which we started off with, peer reviewed, which I checked, publication date, so within the last 5 years, and even source types. So yes, it's peer reviewed, but we still have academic articles in journals. We have some peer reviewed magazines and peer reviewed book reviews, but we're not interested today in book reviews or magazines. So let's just look at the articles in the academic journals. And so you can see that we have poetry here. It does have a did you mean, and then beneath that, results total. And then there is in this minimal interface, the list of results follows. You'll note that it will tell you at the very top above the source title is the peer review status and then the source type. Not to be confused with the title of a journal. This is an academic journal article. So in this case, with this first source here, it has the title and then it has additional information about this source and even a small snapshot taken from the description or abstract of the source that tells you a little bit more. On the sidebar here, we can, or I should say on the side of the search results to the right, we can also modify our search results view and order. And we can also save any of these items should we be logged into my EBSCO. And then there's also the citation tool. You can add this item to a specific project. Again, a My EBSCO feature. You can share this source. For example, if you wanted to save it with yourself or share it with a group member, and you can directly download the source using the download button. But before we look at the source itself, let's click on the title and it will open up the record page for this source. And most of the information here at the top is a repeat. The icons above are repeat. But as we scroll down, we will notice that there is additional information, including subject terms, the full abstract, author affiliations, ISSN number, and so on. If I click on the Publication Contents tab, then I can see other articles from the same publication. Now, if I want to actually look at the article, all I have to do is click on PDF full text. And here is the article. So you can see that this article is by this individual and it's this title, and I can scroll down and read everything within the browser. This is a PDF full text, but in this case, it is in the browser. If you wanted to download the PDF directly and not look at it in the screen, you would need to click the download button. You can also move between different articles within the same publication using this sidebar. It's a little bit confusing, not entirely intuitive in this case. Some articles and some publications have more direct navigation than others. And that concludes the overview of Academic Search Complete and the user interface that is current as of summer 2025. If you have any questions about searching or using this database, please reach out to the Spokane Community College Library. We are happy to help. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.